Well, the foundation industries are composed of multiple sectors, but each of them faces a communal set of challenges, which is about reducing the energy used in the production of those foundation materials and also in improving the resource efficiency in those industries, which means reducing the embodied carbon in the products that are manufactured.
We cannot continue doing business as usual. We need to develop business models that can adjust to a green revolution.
So the Transforming Foundation Industries Challenge is set up to address these challenges that the foundation industries are facing. And we've initiated a number of activities, including the TFI Network Plus, to address and work on these problems. The Network Plus has been a fantastic way to look at new ideas, the sort of big change solutions that we need to be able to pilot projects across the sectors, and indeed most of the projects support numbers of industries in terms of what needs to be done with regard to their material usage, their energy usage, how they're going to decarbonise.
So we help the foundation industries in multiple ways. We create a community for better communication from one industry to the next, so that technical solutions that work in one industry that could potentially be applicable to another can be passed on. The second thing that the Transforming Foundation Industries Network Plus does is we directly fund projects. In funding the projects, we're able to bring together talented academics with the needs of the foundation industries, and we're able to drive innovation in that manner.
The Foundation Industry Network Plus has a really important role in connecting the different industries. There are lots of commonalities in the challenges that all of those different industries face, and many hands make light work. So we've got a lot of examples within the network where we've brought people together working across multiple sectors to develop little bits of feasibility that demonstrate what the strength of that can be.
The Network Plus has played a key role over the past couple of years underpinning the science to enable transformation of foundation industries, because via the small funding calls that we have created, we have done a lot of proof of concepts with industry and academia that otherwise could not have been funded by other means.
As a result of the TFI network, 34 small projects at 16 universities were funded and brought to success. These projects were valued at about £1.4 million, and they introduced at least 15 early career researchers, so brought new researchers into the industry.
There aren't enough opportunities for researchers to develop their own level of independence. They often work on contracts that have very specific goals and deadlines, and there aren't enough opportunities for them to be able to develop their own ideas, their own research independence, and drive their own projects. That's something that the Foundation Industries Network Plus has been specifically focused on doing, and has delivered lots of opportunities for those early career researchers. Because of the breadth of companies that we work with across multiple sectors, it's also enabled them to broaden their network, build more contacts, and that's a really strong basis on which they can try and accelerate their career into the future.
The Network Plus is having a tremendous impact across the different actors and stakeholders that build the foundation industries. One of the main impacts I identify is that not always technical barriers are the ones that are preventing transformation. Actually, we identify the key role of social sciences in enabling the transformation that we want to achieve in the years to come.
So as we began the Transforming Foundation Industries Challenge, the academic community, like the industrial community, was very siloed across the foundation industries. There's lots of academics doing great work on different foundation industries and their materials. However, they have never really come together before in a significant way. And now we see the Network Plus has 400 academic members alongside 200 business members, all working together to drive the innovation that these industries need.